ripped pants, ripped shirt, ripped something ripped is going to signify for you on this Lionsgate portal something being shed, whether that's ego, whether that's a past version of yourself. But the Lionsgate portal is opening up for you and it is shedding something for you. Let's see what the angels have for you today. I'm feeling someone here, your hands, your arms, they feel very heavy. They feel very much like you're wanting to, maybe you do a lot with your hands. Maybe you're someone who is very physical and you need to slow down, stop, have a day, have a rest. Because I am feeling that you're very much, yeah, you're very much struggling here. We got Sandalphon with manifestation. And this card is Lionsgate portal. It is about that manifestations. And in order for you to get those manifestations out and about, you also will need to shed the versions of yourself you do not want to take into the next part of your life. It's similar to when you move house or something like that. You'll have things that you take with you because they're a part of you or they're a necessity to take with you, but then there's other things that you will either leave behind or you will buy new things to bring in. And this is that part where you are moving and there are going to be some things that you need to leave behind or throw out. So don't give up on your manifestations as well. That is something I'm feeling as well. Okay. We got Zadkiel with forgiveness. And this forgiveness is something that you've been seeking for a while. You might even be wanting to forgive yourself because it is really easy for people to get caught up in what they're doing and how they're feeling, and you could even be caught up in the sense of someone doing wrong by you, but maybe you weren't exactly innocent in the scenario. We also got Zafkiel with understanding. Yeah, so forgiveness and understanding. These two go really hand in hand. They are telling you that the forgiveness is coming with a stance of understanding and opening up and broadening your horizons. It's also helping you understand that everything is divine timing. Everything happens for a reason. So even the arguments that you have, you might feel at the time that they're silly or they have no actual meaning, but they do. They all have meaning. Everything that comes to you all has meaning. Okay, we are going to look in the Luna Lapin deck and see what Luna Lapin deck has for us. What messages can we describe from us in this energy? I feel that some of you might even be in a sense of needing to heal yourself, needing to give up on something as well. I feel there is something here that you need to give up on. It could be giving up on ego. It could be giving up on a project. I'm feeling actually more drawn to a project. Yeah, Hermit. Okay. So, all right. Next, a lot of cards. Definitely interesting. So first one we have is the Sun. The Sun is all about the optimism and it is touching the manifestation card. So it is all about everything that you're wanting to manifest, all this glorious life that you're wanting, and everything will come into fruition as long as you allow yourself to move forward and don't doubt what's coming in. You've also got the Knight of Pentacles. Pentacles are usually around abundance and and money. And yeah, I feel for this one here, you're wanting to push into maybe a life where you're more comfortable, maybe where you're not struggling on a day to day. I don't think you're someone who is completely unfortunate where you're living paycheck to paycheck, but I do feel that you're feeling a bit of a squeeze each week. Maybe you're having to kind of go, I can't have that luxury this week. And that luxury might be going out with friends, or that luxury could be deciding to keep a subscription to something. I also feeling hermit is really important for the collective right now in this Lionsgate. Usually some of you might feel a bit more drawn to go out or feel more drawn to be a bit more energized here. And I'm feeling that you need to have at least a couple of days where you are just in your own space, where you're able to, I don't want to say get in your own head, but it is in the sense of getting in touch with your inner self. And it's not getting in your head, because that's different. That's more ego related. It is more getting in touch with your spiritual self, and you're aligning yourself spiritually. Oh, this one's definitely giving me a lot of energy right now. So, oh, yep, I thought so. Okay, thank you, angels. Okay, we got a no. There's something here that you're going to get a no about. So, okay, there is something that you need to drop. I did mention something that you need to drop, and I feel that you've been asking for signs, but I think you've been asking for very clear, easy signs. Something simple like, I don't know, uh, in the next 24 hours, show me a butterfly. And lo and behold, you see a butterfly. But are you really asking for the sign, or are you just looking for the sign? It, I feel you need to be more clear with your yeses and nos. I also feel you need to be more willing to understand that a no is always eventually leading to a yes, but the answer might not be exactly what you want. So you might be going, okay, I want to go into this new studies. I want to study hypnotherapy, for example. And you're like, okay, in the next 24 hours, send me a butterfly. This butterfly has to be a blue butterfly. And all day you're like, I haven't seen one, I haven't seen one, I haven't seen one. And then suddenly you see a blue butterfly on a painting or something, but this painting's in your room and it's always there, and you're like, oh, that's my sign. I think that was a cool, exactly a synchronicity. I think that was more of a sheer, you're looking and seeking for an answer that you want. Spirit will give you the answers that they believe is best for you. The situation will improve now. Again, I feel it's also on top of that Knight of Pentacles. So I am feeling that the situation will improve. So again, I don't feel you're completely unfortunate, but I feel there are certain times where you have to sacrifice. Maybe you're someone who is kind of looking at things going, okay, I can have some time off here to do this. Or maybe you're someone who goes, I have to work, I have to work, I have to work, I have to work. And the thing is with the universe is, yes, we do want to be working to do things, but also the universe responds. So if we're saying we have to work to earn money to get ahead in life, the universe is going to go, okay, you need to work to get ahead in life to earn money. Instead of going, okay, the universe rewards me by making sure I have everything that I need and want in my life. So that way I can continue to prosper, or whatever it is. You do have big happy changes. So that sun moment is going to be coming closer and closer as you go along. And these big happy changes for you is all about that change. You do need to remember to wait. So the wait here the wait is definitely going to be worth it. It is going to be a case of how long is a piece of string? Yeah, you don't know. You don't know at all. It's as long as you make it. So that wait depends on you. It could be 6 months, it could be 12 months, it could be 6 days. It's all dependent on circumstances. You putting yourself in a state of dropping what needs to be dropped. You usually will feel it. You usually will feel that tug towards certain things like old habits and stuff where you want to go back into it, but something feels not quite right going back to it. So whether that's an old job or an old partner or an old, hell, even a t-shirt, if it doesn't feel right, drop it. And I'm not saying drop a relationship. I'm saying don't go back to your ex because it's comfortable or you don't want to be left alone type of thing. But always follow your intuition with that side of things as well. Okay. I am going to grab, I think, some cards from the Oracle of the Shapeshifters. Now, if you do like my decks, I actually do have an Amazon affiliate down below. So I get a very small commission, but I figured if you like the decks, like I did, I had seen someone with this deck. I sat with it for, I think, 6 months or 8 months. I told myself I'm going to get this deck, and I got it. Yeah. All right. What is the final message on this Lionsgate for the collective? Thank you. Jules, Little Alan, Wisdom, As Light as a Feather. Oh my goodness, they've given me all the cards. Okay. Butterflies in Gloom. After Sadness, Happiness, and Hope return. I love that. Okay, so we got Artemis of the Forest. Now you're independent and free. Love that. You got to choose. That is the Two of Kittens. Both choices are going to be whatever's best for you, but one might be more beneficial than the other. Orca Magic is all about the Akashic libraries and opening. This is all about knowledge. So I'm feeling that, especially this one card's come out from one of my other decks. I do love that we got Coffin, which is End and Beginning, Change and Rebirth. I love that's also came out as well. So she's wanted to have a moment. Okay, so overall with this big message, it is all, this kind of sums it up really. These cards here have really painted the image for us because you need to drop those burdens. The light as a feather, wisdom as light as a feather. It's whatever you're gaining from past events you need to take with you, but drop whatever's not necessary. And then the butterflies in gloom, after sadness, happiness, and hope return. So it's all about things that shifting. And I do feel still that is all about the rest. The Artemis of the Forest, now you are independent and free. So this is that breaking free. So this is you entering your new house and you're designing it the way you want it, all new, clean slate. That is that. That Two of Kittens, though, I do want to emphasize on this that you will have, once you start getting into a sense of routine or sense of things going in the way you want, you will get into a crossroads where you want to make a decision. I feel like one is an opportunity is going to be handed to you, almost a bit too good to be true. And the other one is almost a very timing is of the essence. I will have you sit with it in a sense of, are you feeling rushed or are you feeling that they're trying to convince you? Because I think that will help sway you. If they're wanting you to sign immediately, maybe there's a bit of a red flag. The Orca Magic, the Akashic Library is opening. This is all about the knowledge that you're about to go into. So I know I mentioned hypnotherapy. So you might get a no about something, but the road might open later. The no could be a case, and I am feeling very strong saying this, that the no is a no for now because you're not ready to be in that area of learning or area of moving into that direction yet. So you will get to the point where you will learn, you will get the information that you're wanting. It's just a waiting game. All right, so we got the messages from your angels. These are created by Doreen Virtue. If you've made it this far down below, let me know, how's this resonating for you? Is this something that's been going on in your life? Is this something maybe that sounds like someone you know more than anything? I feel we need one more. Yeah, okay. Thank you. Okay, we got Adriana. I'm leading you towards the answer to your prayers. Please listen to and follow the steps I am communicating through your intuition, thoughts, and dreams. Next one is Serena. So, I am the angel of abundance. You will receive the money that you need, and God is in charge of how that will happen. Have faith. Thank you so much, everyone, for being here. I do hope you have a wonderful day, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.